Good morning, friends and family. So I'm just getting the cabin all closed up, getting ready to fly back to town, and thought I'd give you a little walk around. So that's the airstrip down there. You can see the flag hanging. Burning a little stump pile out there, so I had some burnable garbage. So Dry Creek's out front of me. Pretty nice view out front here. Really calm this morning, a little cloud cover, but so I've had very few people out here. Some of you will never make it out here, some of you will. But I thought I'd give you a walk around and show you what I got going out here. So I didn't build the cabin, I just finished it. It was framed up when I bought it, and Jake and I pretty much gutted it and made what it is today. So I try and keep a pretty clean cabin site just like I do at the house. So I got all my traps put up, all my wolf traps cleaned up and checked out. That's my bird feeder. Consists of wolf-killed moose, caribou, and sheep that I've picked up. Shed antlers. Just all kinds. I put all my extra groceries in there and feed the birds any scraps, and feed the chickadees and the gray jays. And this is my old Polaris four-wheeler, bought brand new in 1998. So, but here's my shop / fur shed. I got a wood stove in here, and here's the old Rhino. But yeah, pretty slick. Spend a lot of time in there. It saves a lot of headaches. So there's a couple trees that I cut right here that were dead and leaning. So you can see I got a couple targets out here. So I like to step out the cabin and just double tap with my pistol whatever I'm packing. 44 or the 40 Smith & Wesson, the 460 Roland, 454. You can see I'm shooting a little to the right. But there's my open air outhouse. So never put a door on it because I don't spend that much time in there. Usually in the wintertime it's colder than hell, so you get your business done, get back into the cabin. And in the summertime the mosquitoes are so dang bad, so you don't see there's no mosquito, or there's no magazine rack or nothing like that in there. That's get your business done. And so there's my spare or emergency snow machine that I put 20 miles on this year. Just got it all summarized and wrapped up. So I like to keep it raked up around here. It looks nice for one, and it keeps that fire hazard down, you know, if you got a lot of light combustibles. And then I limb all the trees up a little bit. That's just what one of the smoke jumpers had told me. So I got bear shutters that I built a couple years ago to put on, keep the bears out. Solar panel my little sister helped me put up. That's kind of nice. So what do we have, about 15 degrees this morning. So I don't have a refrigerator, so in the wintertime I keep any frozen goods out here in this cooler here. Let's have a look inside. So that solar's pretty nice. So this is a 14 by 16 cabin. 8 foot on the one wall to shed roof, 12 on the other, so it makes it look a lot bigger, but it's still a pretty small space. So when you got a small space, efficiency is pretty important. So I got shelves and everything's got its spot where it goes, and you get kind of anal when you get somebody else that comes out here and they put something away and it's just, I guess, spending that much time by yourself. But so anyway, I got a full cook stove out here, oven and propane. I keep my propane inside, keeps the bears and the squirrels from messing with your hoses and stuff. So, and then I got 15 gallons of water right there. So I just use 5-gallon jugs. Those are really good jug, and I just fill them up in the creek. And got a sink to do my dishes. Slop bucket, I do a slop bucket and I dump it out on the river instead of doing some plumbing out to a hole. The bears seem to dig in that, so I just use the slop bucket myself. A cooler for keeping stuff cold in the, what you can see, shelving. And then I got my map of the area. And there's some pretty cool little things around here, like that light right there, that's a motion light, so when you get up, it shines over to the door. And then like this one right here, it's just a little light over the stove, pretty slick. That's something up here people don't realize that in Alaska we're dark for most of that winter, and so lights are big things. So you always have 2 or 3 of them headlamps and flashlights on your person, and they're handy. So, we're Alaska Trappers Association magazine, and my picture made it. There's the old timer Jake. Miss him every day. This place wouldn't be what it is today without him. So made a lot of fun out here working with him. So I got 2 bunks. And the third one up there, that's just for storage for extra gear, extra Arctic gear, and there's just all kinds of stuff up there. My bookshelf. So this is my solar panel, or solar controller. Pretty slick and expensive little unit, but it's kind of neat. Batteries I bought last year, those are $800. And then, like I said, storage is important in a small space, so I built the bunk up there where I can slide action packers underneath it. And I'm a little slow, so I got to label where stuff is or I'll forget it. But my centerpiece, a little one-legged wood stove that I built. It's a pretty efficient little stove. I put a little bit of metal art on it. Pretty neat stove. So my grizzly bear turned out more like a marten than a grizzly bear, but I always keep a bunch of hot water on it. It's not only a heat sink, but it keeps moisture in the air here. So my communication, it's an inReach. I can text anybody that's got a phone. So this is stainless pipe. It's expensive, but you buy it one time and it doesn't burn out, and you don't have to worry about a stack fire burning your cabin down. And so, oh, there's the lady of the house. We get along pretty good. She doesn't cook and doesn't talk, so we get along. I'd much rather talk than listen, so, but we usually spend about a month together, and then I switch. And oh, hello. I wonder if she can play cribbage. So yeah, but pretty neat. Up there's a little mini bedspread, or a bed spring, and I throw my gloves and hats and boots and stuff up there, and it's on a pulley. Comes down right here. Got rope. Let me grab it like this. Bring it down. So get your stuff off there. And then I put my marten, that rod right here. I built that rod up there so I can hang my marten upside down on the stretchers when I'm drying them. So, but yeah, pretty neat little cabin. It's come a long ways since I got it, and it's really comfortable. Almost too comfortable for a trapping cabin. So, but you want to spend time out here, and so, but this is just one of the bonuses of living in Alaska. And my window's a little dirty. I don't know if Mom can see that, but yeah, the view is pretty awesome. It's not uncommon to have caribou and moose walking right down the river, and moose in the yard, rabbits in the yard, so snowshoe hares. But well, there was just a little tour of my slice of heaven. So I hope you enjoyed it.